law. Rules people must follow. Justice. Fair treatment under rules. Legality. Being allowed by law. Jurisdiction. Legal power over a place or case. Constitution. A country's basic law. Statute. A written law made by government. Legislation. Laws made by a government. Regulation. A rule for how things work. Ordinance. A local government rule. Code. A set of organized laws. Precedent. An earlier case used as a guide. Doctrine. An accepted legal idea. Principle. A basic legal idea. Provision. A specific part of a law. Amendment. A change added to a law. Enforcement. Making people follow the law. Compliance. Following rules or laws. Liability. Legal responsibility for harm. Accountability. Being responsible for actions. Immunity. Legal protection from punishment. Impunity. Escaping punishment for wrongdoing. Legitimacy. Being accepted as lawful. Sovereignty. A state's power to govern itself. Authority. The power to make decisions. Equity. Fairness beyond strict rules. Fairness. Equal and just treatment. Remedy. A legal way to fix harm. Sanction. A penalty for breaking rules. Jurisprudence. The study of law and justice. Codification. Organizing laws into a code. Police. People who protect the public. Officer. A person with official duty. Detective. A person who solves crimes. Investigator. A person who finds facts. Patrol. Watching an area for safety. Surveillance. Careful watching for information. Arrest. Taking someone for legal questioning. Detention. Keeping someone for legal reasons. Custody. Legal control or care of someone. Warrant. Official permission from a court. Search. Looking for legal evidence. Seizure. Taking property by legal authority. Interrogation. Formal questioning to get information. Questioning. Asking questions to learn facts. Inquiry. An official search for information. Investigation. Careful study to find the truth. Forensics. Science used to solve crimes. Fingerprint. A unique mark from a finger. Evidence. Information used to prove facts. Suspect. A person thought to be involved. Offender. A person who breaks the law. Fugitive. A person hiding from the law. Informant. A person who gives secret information. Confession. Admitting to doing something wrong. Statement. A spoken or written account. Testimony. Evidence given by a witness. Report. A written record of facts. Complaint. A formal claim of wrongdoing. Indictment. A formal charge for a crime. Prosecution. The legal case against someone. Crime. An act against the law. Offense. A wrongful act against rules. Felony. A serious crime. Misdemeanor. A less serious crime. Violation. Breaking a rule or law. Infraction. A minor rule-breaking act. Fraud. Tricking someone for gain. Theft. Taking something without permission. Robbery. stealing by force or threat, burglary, entering a place to steal, assault, threatening or trying to harm someone, battery, physically hurting someone, homicide, killing a person unlawfully or lawfully, manslaughter, killing someone without planning, murder, intentionally killing someone unlawfully, arson, setting fire to property illegally, bribery, giving rewards for unfair favors, corruption, dishonest use of power, extortion, forcing someone to give money, blackmail, threatening to reveal secrets for gain, forgery, making a fake document or signature, perjury, lying under oath in court, trespass, entering land without permission, trafficking, illegal trade of people or goods, smuggling, moving goods illegally, conspiracy, a secret plan to break the law, negligence, failing to take proper care, culpability, blame for doing something wrong, liability, legal responsibility for harm, intent, a planned purpose to act, court, a place where legal cases are heard, courtroom, a room where trials happen, tribunal, a special court for disputes, judiciary, the system of courts and judges, judge, a person who decides legal cases, justice, fair treatment under the law, magistrate, a lower-level judge, prosecutor, a lawyer who brings criminal charges, attorney, a person legally allowed to act for others, lawyer, a person trained in law, counsel, a lawyer giving legal advice, advocate, a person who supports a legal case, solicitor, a lawyer who gives legal advice, barrister, a lawyer who speaks in higher courts, clerk, a court worker who keeps records, bailiff, a court officer who keeps order, jury, a group that decides facts in court, juror, a person serving on a jury, plaintiff, a person who starts a lawsuit, defendant, a person accused in a case, claimant, a person asking for a legal right, respondent, a person who answers a legal claim, appellant, a person who appeals a decision, appellee, a person who responds to an appeal, litigant, a person involved in a lawsuit, witness, a person who gives evidence, expert, a specialist who gives opinions, interpreter, a person who translates speech, stenographer, a person who records court words, mediator, a person who helps settle disputes, trial, a formal court process, hearing, a court meeting to discuss a case, litigation, the process of taking legal action, lawsuit, a legal case brought to court, pleading, a formal written court statement, motion, a formal request to the court, summons, an official order to appear in court, subpoena, a legal order to give evidence, deposition, sworn testimony taken before trial, affidavit, a written statement sworn as true, exhibit, evidence shown in court, disclosure, sharing required legal information, discovery, sharing evidence before trial, objection, a formal protest in court, appeal, asking a higher court to review. Verdict, a jury's final decision. Judgment, a court's final decision. Ruling, a judge's decision on an issue. Sentence, a punishment given by a court. Penalty, a punishment for breaking rules. Fine, money paid as punishment. Bail, money paid to wait outside jail. Parole, early release under supervision. Probation, supervised freedom instead of jail. Acquittal, a court decision of not guilty. Conviction, a court decision of guilty. Injunction, a court order to do or stop something. Settlement, an agreement to end a dispute. Restitution, paying back for harm or loss. Imprisonment, being kept in jail or prison.